Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-July 2023, and I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Capri. Alright, the overall energy for the reading, the Five of Cups. There's a little sadness, possibly nostalgia, possibly looking back at the past to not so fun memories of something. Starting off the reading, the Two of Cups crossed by the Star. Alright, so definitely you want for something to work out here. It has to do with a potential relationship. That's your desire. That's how you're coming into the reading, with this desire for things to work out. Now, in your focus, you're not doing much. It's kind of like you're stagnating, you're taking a pause, you're, kind of trying to look at things from different perspectives here. Okay. In the recent past, the King of Cups. Alright, so there was love here at some point. Not sure if related to this situation, but definitely somewhere, somehow. In your strength, I think it's related though to this. In your strength of the Four of Pentacles, that's a little bit of hanging on to something a little too tight, even for your taste. Hanging on to something, refusing to let something go. Alright, in the immediate future, the Nine of Swords, some stressing is coming up, possibly about the situation. Supporting this reading, the Seven of Wands. There's a sense of rejection over possibly this situation, possibly the other person, I don't know. But there's definitely a sense of, keep your distance, kind of an energy. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, this is a soul connection in case you needed confirmation, but I feel like to some extent you know that already. In your hopes and fears, the Knight of Cups, there's a lot of desire for love to show up, which is telling me that love is not showing up much. So, okay. In the potential outcome, the Seven of Swords. So this is an energetical back turned. That's the physical one, in the potential outcome. So there's definitely a little bit of, I'm not dealing with this kind of a thing. So let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me see the Five of Cups. The Six of Wands, the King of Wands, the Page of Wands. Alright, so yeah, at some point, because you are looking at the situation and you are seeing the good, the bad, the ugly, especially from the past, where things were working out at some point and then they didn't, and then they did again and then they didn't, and this whole, there's a little bit of nostalgia in it. There's a little bit of, I want for things to show up in a bigger way, but even in the way that they were still pretty good, So definitely a whole lot of recognition of the good times, but not dismissing the not so good times either. Let's do the Two of Cups. We get the Two of Cups again, the Fool, the Magician. Yeah, I mean, it's clear as daylight here, definitely. The intention and your desire for the situation. And there's a lot of love involved in it. And it's almost like you're showing me, if I knew for certain that it goes both ways, I would jump for this, like in a split second. I wouldn't even think about it, But I feel like there's a little bit of uncertainty here, a little bit of, I don't think it goes both ways, For the Star, you get the Seven of Cups, the Tower, the Queen of Pentacles. It's very difficult because I feel like you're trying to put yourself first. Whatever it is that you want to decide upon the situation, I feel like the one thing that you want to make sure of is to put yourself first. And that's when difficulty begins to show up. Big time. Because it contradicts your desire somehow. You know? So as you desire for things to work out, putting yourself first might contradict that, which is telling me that you may want to take certain decisions that are not aligning with your desire. Okay, go get your bone. I got you a bone. You need to not chew on my table and go get your bone. Alright, let's do the Hangman. In your focus, the King of Cups, the Four of Swords, the King of Swords. Let me do that King of Cups there in the recent past, since it showed up here, and then we'll talk about things. The Eight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups. You're surrounding the energy of love for this specific situation. You're kind of spinning in circles with it. You know, where I feel like your heart was, possibly still is, fully open to the situation, but you keep on, it's kind of like you're showing me one of those graphs where you're kind of up here, and then you kind of, you know, go up and down on it in terms of how you feel about the situation, in terms of today I love you this much, tomorrow I'm gonna love you this much, you know, and then the other day I'm gonna love you this much, and it kind of goes up and down for some reason. I feel like you do have clarity at this point in terms of how you feel about it, how you truly feel about it, especially with the King of Swords and the King of Cups and the Four of Swords in the middle there. So the Hangman kind of comes in as you're trying to take a step back based on your clarity and trying to look at things from different angles, different perspectives, you know. So you are showing me in the past there an energy that did work out at some point, and the energy of love was actually being shared. And it was present on both parts. Right now there's a pause, a big pause on your side, you know. Let me do the Four of Pentacles in your strength. Yeah, that's definitely you. The Devil, the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands. Same energy as the last month, I would say, for you. Where you individually, without this connection, are stepping into an energy of a brand new beginning. And then there's this connection. And it's like, do I take it with? What do I do with it? There's a little bit of not knowing what to do with it, whether to bring it with you or not. What's holding on to you not being able to decide is your own sense of stubbornness. You seem to be having a hard time letting go of things. You know, even when you know, to some extent, that even though you feel certain ways, but the reality shows up in a different way, maybe this thing is not good for you, maybe it is, maybe it's not, I don't know, but there wouldn't be so much doubt over this if this was, as far as you're concerned, something you should take with you in this brand new energy. So there's a lot of stubbornness that's showing up on your side with this one. Here, bone. 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 Go. Good. Let's do the Nine of Swords. Six of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Yeah, and instinctively you're showing me a sense of, you know, as things build up and it starts feeling really not pretty dealing with this situation and really like more of a hassle than anything, and intuitively you kind of start walking away from the situation. You know, it kind of aligns with, I don't feel good here, what the fuck am I going to do here, I'm just going to walk away. Then your own sense of stubbornness is coming back into play, so you start fighting with that. It's like, no, I want to stay. But why would you want to stay when everything in you is saying go? Because I want to, you know. So it's just making things very difficult for you. Basically, you're making things very difficult for you by hanging on to things. It this is my personal advice, and I rarely give these in the readings, but I would put this situation to the side, this person, this relationship, I would put it to the side, and I would actually look, if I were you, I would look into all of the things that I had a hard time letting go of in the past that were not good for me, and see where you are with that. You know, see how many times you made it very difficult for yourself. And then once you figure out what that is and why you keep on hanging on to things, despite the fact that, you know, everything is telling you, hey, let it go, I would apply it to this situation. You know, I would work on that energy first before I would work on this relationship with that energy. Definitely a hard time letting go of things that are not good for you. So it's this relationship, all it does, it just brings that up for you to take a look at. Let's do the 7 of Wands. And I don't know what kind of relationship it is. It could be just about anything. It could even be a friendship. For the 7 of Wands and the supportive energies, you get the 8 of Swords, the Moon, the 9 of Swords. Yeah, and whatever it is that you're feeling inside as that kind of an energy of keeping your distance, you're trying so hard to figure it out that it gives you headaches. And because you're trying from here. It's like you're running through this endless maze of thoughts. And it's not helping out. You know, it's all related to that difficulty of letting things go. You know, your sense of rejection to this. Because at this point, you're showing me something within you is rejecting this, but at the same time, you're not letting it go. And also trying to gain a sense of confidence and trust that whatever is meant for you, even if you release it, it's either going to stay there or it's going to come back. If it's meant for you, you know. So 2 things maybe you need to work on. Difficulty of letting things go, and trusting that if it's meant for you, it'll be there somehow. It'll find its way to you. Where's your bone? That's not your bone. It's my bone. It's my leg. Go, find your bone. Find your bone. Where'd you put it? You need to stop that. Stop it. Sit. That's not sit, that's jumping. Sit. Come on. Oh, you're in puppy mode, aren't you? Yep. Let's do the 6 of Cups and the hidden energies. Cut it out. Nope, that's not gonna happen. Nope. For the 6 of Cups, you get the Hermit, the Strength card, the Queen of Wands. You know, if you go deep within yourself, you have the answers for this. Everything in there seems to be aligned somewhere within yourself. As long as you keep it up here and try to figure it out from here, it becomes very messy. Over there inside of you, in that sense of confidence of I got this, you actually do got this. You know what this is, you know how to deal with it, you know all of that. You just got to put this to the side because this is in the way. Let's do the Knight of Cups in your hopes and fears. The Hierophant, the 9 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups. I mean, keeping a sense of independence would be ideal, and you're kind of showing me that, but this is something else. This is, I feel like you eventually want to achieve that, a place of, you know, I want to share my heart with whoever this is, and at the same time, keeping my sense of independence. But there's something within you that rejects this situation completely. So even that part of I want to share my heart completely with whoever this is, that's the part where something's lacking. The part of independence where you can create it on your own, aside to this connection, yeah, you have that. The part that wants to commit to this, that's where something's lacking, you know. That's where the difficulty comes in. Let's do the 7 of Swords and the potential outcome. Nope, don't chew on those. Right in his mouth. For the Seven of Swords, you get the Three of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the High Priestess. I see you eventually listening to your intuition, you know. It's going to take some time to align yourself back to your intuition and to that sense of deeper you or within yourself. But I see you eventually following your intuition, listening to your intuition and following your intuition, whatever that means. Yes, there's an indication that your back is turned to this, but that doesn't have to be the case. Eventually, the point is, you know, that for a while you show up with your back turned and then your intuition kicks in, and then I see you following that. Again, whatever that means. Whether you go for this or away from this, that's really going to be up to you. I need my hand. I need the universe. My God, look at the... What is this? What's on me? Is that your teeth? You know, you got till August for your rabies shots. Don't you pinch me too hard, because I don't want to get rabies. No. Alright, let's see what the universe has. The Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. It's going to take some time for you to figure things out. For now, the situation is showing up as, okay, this is a soul connection. I want to commit to this, but at the same time, there's a distance there between you and this connection. So for now, this is how things are kind of looking. But with the Three of Wands, and it showed up twice there, that's telling me that it's going to take a little bit until things change, but things will change, and it's really up to you once you align with your intuition to go with it and see what happens. Let's do the Angels and Ancestors Oracle card to close it off. Oops. There you go. Finally settle down. Seer. See beyond the current situation. Let's see if you are, or if you want to. Number 6. Okay. The message: look beyond your current situation, raise your vibration, and focus on love. About this card, most indigenous people have a seer in the family or tribe. Seers are the intelligent and intuitive beings who serve as direct channels for information on what's occurring now and what's about to unfold. Their energy isn't about predicting your future for you, but about showing you how your intentions are creating it. A true seer will help you see that your intentions can change. Therefore, so can your future. The message of this card is to let the clairvoyant within you rise up so that you can see the way forward yourself with your spiritual eyes. Extended message: clairvoyance isn't just about predicting the future, it's about being able to see clearly enough to create your best future. You are being encouraged by your ancestral guides and angels to see beyond what you think is happening now. Don't allow your ego or doubts to play games with you. Instead of seeing yourself as stuck or lost, know that you're in an energetic holding space while the universe recalibrates a path that is more favorable for you. Angels of light are upgrading your energy so your experiences can be more enjoyable. You are moving towards something extremely uplifting and enlightening, so stay calm and keep your eyes on the prize. I think that's alluding to your intuition there kicking in and you following it. Intuition, seer, yeah. All right, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.